Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. Well, if you've listened to my videos at all, you know that I've long recommended that consumers look for a certified financial planner, a CFP, when shopping for a financial planner. But it's not good enough just to stop there, because a CFP is no guarantee that someone is competent, ethical, or a fiduciary professional. It only ensures that you are choosing from a pool of 85,000 financial services providers who are educated in the technical aspects of financial planning. It doesn't mean that the person is engaged in financial planning, is a fiduciary, or even has a spotless ethical history. That's unfortunate. Well, in a troubling Wall Street Journal article on August 9th, 2019, columnist Jason Zweig writes that the CFP board's online search directory neglected to inform the public that thousands of planners listed have known customer complaints, criminal histories, financial problems, or regulatory proceedings. He went on to say that among those CFPs were 499 who have faced criminal charges, 324 who left a previous firm amidst allegations of misconduct, 323 who had been disciplined or investigated by regulators, and 68 who filed bankruptcy within the past 10 years. Yet none of them were ever disciplined by the CFP board. Well, let's not lose perspective that these bad apples amounted to less than 2% of those holding the CFP certification. Every profession has a few who use its licensing and credentialing as a cover to manipulate, deceive, and abuse consumers. No amount of regulation or oversight is going to ever eliminate all of the crooks. In addition, you can't simply assume because a professional has a certain license, designation, or formal degree that they're competent. In the graduate class I teach at Golden Gate University, not all my students earn A's or B's. A few earn C's, and some have even earned a D or an F. While I'm not sure the last group ever graduated, I'm sure I would not want them doing my financial planning without convincing evidence that their poor performance was a one-off due to extenuating circumstances. As the consumer, you can't know if a prospective financial planner was that F student, nor can you know if they have a tainted criminal background unless you dig deeper. That digging includes looking for any past criminal or disciplinary charges that might be brought by licensing agencies. It also includes determining whether the advisor is legally bound to a fiduciary standard. That means required to put your interest ahead of theirs, but has any conflicts of interest, especially by making a significant amount of their income from commissions on the sale of financial products. So when it comes to digging deeper, here's a few thoughts. First, go to brokercheck.finra.org to see if FINRA has brought disciplinary actions against the advisor. Go to the SEC's website to look for disciplinary actions. And have a prospective advisor sign a written disclosure that you are a client and they have a fiduciary duty to put your interests above their own, rather than you being a customer where they don't have any such obligation and will usually put the interests of their company first. Many advisors, especially those not legally bound to be fiduciaries, don't understand the difference. So insist on getting this advance in writing. One place that you could get a copy of this is on our website at kalerfinancial.com. And we just recently put up a page on that. You'll have to hunt around to find that. Or click on the blog and it will have the hard copy of this column there, and then there'll be a link. Fourth idea is to have the prospective advisor sign a statement disclosing what percentage of their company's gross revenues come from the fees charged to clients. These might be paid as hourly fees, annual retainers, or separate charges for advice. The lower the income from revenue from fees, the greater chance of a significant conflict of interest. Now, personally, I recommend finding a firm that receives over 90% of gross revenues from fees. I prefer 100%, but such firms advertise themselves as fee only or will offset any commissions that they might earn against a flat fee. To find a trustworthy financial planner, I still recommend the CFP designation. It's important. Just remember that it's a starting point, not a guarantee. Thanks for listening.